Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Today we're on CSGO500.com. Don't worry, I'm just testing out all of these sites, and I'll do updates on every site in an individual video. But today specifically we're going to be looking at a site called CSGO500.com. Now some of you might actually know this site and some of you might actually use this site, but there's this really cool auto bet strategy that I'd like to share with you guys that I actually made double my money on, but then I lost it because this is still a pretty risky method, and I recommend if you do these low bets, if you start with 10 for example, and I'd let it max out at probably 80, you can make pretty much guaranteed profit, because sometimes there's these color trains, like if you can see over here, sometimes this strategy would be on only gray to have the most profit. Sometimes it goes on a gray train or a black train or whatever, but sometimes, as you can see here, also goes on a color train. Anyway, so let me explain this method first. This method is basically the martingale method. You put in a certain amount of money per time, and every time you lose, you double up. So, for example, if I put in 10, I start the auto bet at 10. Every time I lose, I double up. So if I lose twice in a row, then I'd double up the first time to 20, and then the second time to 40, and I would actually make my money back afterwards. But sometimes they go on these color trains, where if you don't have enough profits or enough balance, then you would actually lose it. And you guys can use my code CAGEY, of course, to start off with 1,000 free bucks and actually use this method. So it's pretty much the basic auto bet. Just remember to have these exact settings: start 10, max 80, on max bet reset, so you don't lose too much if you leave this idling for a long time. On win, reset to 10, because that's the safest way to go. On lose, multiply by 2, so you have a higher chance of actually getting your money back. So yeah, this is a pretty good strategy. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Be warned, if you leave this max at a cap of 0 or, well, infinity, then you may lose your money. And even if you do it like this, you could also very well lose your money. But remember to gamble responsibly. Don't enter a skin that you really love and be ready to only make money with it, because you may actually lose money with this strategy. And definitely do not leave this at 0. I think if you're risky, leave it at max 320 if you want to earn money back. But I would definitely, if you could, deposit a knife or something, and then you can use this strategy quite well, because 10 of these bucks, BUX, are actually 1 cent only, and really quickly you can lose $10 if it goes on a color train. So if you can, deposit as much as possible, because the chances of this, this can make you go completely bankrupt on the site, right? So you want to always have a big balance. You can start off with little balances, like after this color train, you can just go ahead and start AFK betting, but only do it for maximum an hour. Don't waste too much time. Don't wait for too long, because these things happen every once in a while, and it's pretty devastating when it actually does happen to you. You're very unlucky if it does happen to you, but don't worry. If you leave it on for a very low, not so risky time, then you should be pretty okay, actually. So yeah, this was just a quick video on how to bet properly. Also, I forgot to mention yesterday that Loot Bear also gives you 1 free invite coin, so be sure to use my link from the last video, and be sure to use my code for this video, and My name is CAGEY. I'm out. Bye.